Hi YouTube, it's Alan Sugano. I'm the president of ADS Consulting Group, and today's topic is about the difference between a vulnerability scan and a penetration or pen test. So they are different. They're kind of related, however. So a vulnerability scan, basically what that does is there's a database that it lists all the vulnerabilities, and most of the vulnerabilities, not most, all the vulnerability scanners will use this typically the shared database of all these vulnerabilities. So it'll go through and figure out what vulnerabilities exist on your network. So we recommend running vulnerability scans even after you patch, because usually the vulnerability scanner will always find a couple of things that you missed, or an unpatched computer, or this or that and the other thing. So that's what a vulnerability scan does, and the vulnerabilities are listed from critical, high, medium, and low. We try to at least address the critical and highs and look at the medium and lows. Usually it's like, okay, it's not that big a deal. But so you want to run a vulnerability scan on at least a quarterly or a monthly basis, some type of regular basis. Now, a pen test takes that to a completely different level. Number one, we recommend you always run a vulnerability test, and then you scan clean before you even think about doing a pen test. A pen test is slightly different in that it not only identifies the vulnerabilities, then it launches an exploit to take advantage of that vulnerability. So the analogy would be, okay, a vulnerability scan would be like checking your house and go, hey, this door appears to be unlocked. The pen test actually tries to go in the door and start stealing stuff. And that's the difference between the pen test actually sees if it can actually gain entry into your network by using an exploit that is identified from a vulnerability scan. So the pen test takes it to a different level. Hopefully, if you've done a really good job on your vulnerability scans, you'll run the pen test, and the pen test won't be able to get into your network. That being said, they are kind of related but different. So just wanted to clarify that in case we used interchangeably, and it was like, no, although they're kind of related, they're really two different things. So anyway, that's our tip of the week. We do offer, by the way, vulnerability and pen testing services. So if you need help doing that, we can send an email to info@adscon.com. I'll put a link here. Thanks a lot for listening. If you like this content, please boink hit the subscribe button, boink hit the like button. It does help out the channel. Stay safe out there. Make sure you run those vulnerability scans. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.